Hey everyone, this is Juno with Detour Shirts. In this video, I interview RJ, who's made over $200,000 on print on demand. Let's go. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on this video. I'm here with RJ. What's up, RJ?
What's going on, Juno? What's going
I
on?
got your favorite drink right here.
One of my favorite drinks. It's like I have that
favorite soda. Your favorite.
Yeah, I have that.
It's a party, man.
No.
So I've met RJ way back probably 2 years ago at a conference, right, in Seattle that we had for Merch by Amazon. But before that, I watched him on YouTube when I first joined Merch by Amazon. RJ was one of the few that were on YouTube at the time that talked about Merch by Amazon and how to grow there. And so I watched him a lot, and he's still doing it. He's one of the first people on the scene on Merch by Amazon. So he has a lot of information and knowledge about Merch by Amazon, as well as the other things that he's doing online. So I'm going to interview him. I got 10 questions for him, and we're going to do that for now. You okay with that, RJ?
You sure it's not like 11 questions?
Maybe a bonus 11th question.
Hey, wait out. Show him the paper real fast. Show him that paper.
I got 2 questions. It's legit. It's legit.
I was like, hold on. He's like, yeah, I sent you the questions, and then you pull up the sheet of paper. I was like, wait up, you sent me the questions on Facebook. So that's cool, man. Awesome. Yeah. I love it.
No, I have to be prepared because I know how prepared you are, and you know all your stuff. So I wanted to make sure that I'm prepared when I interview you. So
yeah, awesome.
Thanks for doing this, by the way. This is awesome. It's like interviewing one of your heroes because I watched you on my rise up to Merch by Amazon, and so this is great. Now that I get to interview you, this is like full circle. So
awesome, man. I really appreciate those kind words and stuff like that, man.
You're welcome.
I know, I love it, man. Because of course we're talking a little bit behind the scenes and stuff like that. When we just talked about how like the research process and stuff.
That's great.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you have a question in here about that. Maybe I'm not sure, but it's the same thing, like, right? And you tell me, you're like, well, I learned it from you, or some of the strategies from you, whatever it is. And you're like, I was like, dude, it's the same thing I've been doing since day one. It still works. So
yeah, I literally have all that stuff I teach about BSRs and looking on Amazon and autocomplete, and like that came straight from you. So thanks so much for doing that. And it still works today. Like there's still BSRs, there's still ways to find merch trends and all that stuff. So
yeah.
You figured it out and then gave it away for free. So that's so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I know you have some questions for me. I'm not sure if do you want me to introduce myself?
Oh, of course, yeah. I just assume everybody knows RJ, but for the 2 people that don't know RJ,
yeah,
tell us who you are and everything. So go ahead.
Yeah. Well, so my name is RJ Martinez, as you can see. I've been doing print on demand for that's probably I think that's your first question, I believe. But I've been selling online. So let's just so general. I've been selling online for about like 5 years. I came from like the background of working retail, right? Working crazy hours, weird hours, Black Friday, working from midnight, no Thanksgiving, no holiday, from midnight all the way to 3 p.m. So like 15 hours in one day for Black Friday. And we're making really good money, right? So I got paid hourly, commission, bonus, and all that stuff. I don't know, I met a lot of unique people, different people in the world, working retail, from people from China, people from Australia, people from everywhere in the world you can think of, Thailand, and just meeting different people and just getting to be myself with the tie, right? I used to wear a suit to work, and that was really cool because I'm just because people treat you more with respect when you're dressed like a little bit more up, right? You're dressed up more formal and stuff like that. They treat you with more respect. But I never really seen it that way, but other people did. I treat people the same way, right? And I'm always been a people person, right? But anyways, going back to that, I got tired of working, like having random days off every week, and I just felt like I could do something on my own and just make it happen, right? And just take the leap. And I was just getting tired of working those, like I said, just having Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then next week I'll have Friday, Saturday off, and then like, dude, can I get a weekend off? And then I was just like, you know what? At this point, like I know how smart I am. I think, and I know how smart I am. I think I can do this. Let me just try to make the leap. So I made the leap and started doing FBA. I met a lot of people in FBA.
FBA was first?
Huh?
FBA was your first out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I learned FBA and then started flipping a lot of shoes, going to Marshalls, buying gift cards and all that crazy stuff.
Mhm.
And then like I was like, dude, like if I can start doing a few other things like selling gift cards, buying gift cards for cheap and then flipping them. And then I was like, you know what? Well, how come I just don't buy the gift cards for my FBA business or whatever? But then so on and so forth. I was like, you know what? These shoes, I'm selling shoes online, but I'm doing FBA and it's like, I'm working like 15, 16 hours a day. And I was like, dude, this is exactly what I don't want to do. Right. So then I was like, what is print on demand? And then I ended up finding print on demand. I found a video, Chris Green.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I found a video and I reached out to him. I was like, dude, what is this? And I ended up purchasing his book. And I was like, huh. He was teaching a little bit about it. But then I was like, I know all this already. I know everything about this because I've been doing FBA. I was scanning stuff in the store.
Right. So you had a leg up kind of thing because you knew about Amazon and how they work and all that stuff. So
yeah. So I knew what like a lot of these like the guys that were promoting certain things in the FBA community. I was like, I know all this stuff already. I know it. Like I've done it. I've done it myself physically and mentally. You know what I mean?
You had a head start over a lot of people on that already.
Exactly. And I started sourcing, doing RA, OA. And you know, after a while, like my back started hurting when I started shipping shoes in. And I was like, dude, there's had to be something else. And then print on demand came across. And then I had a merch account already, right? But I never really touched it. And I was like, okay. And then I uploaded maybe like 10 or 20 designs. And I bought a few of them off of Fiverr. Okay. And I was like, dude, I suck at designing. Let me upload a few of these from Fiverr, pay somebody. I think it was like 40 or 30 bucks for 10 designs.
Okay.
Well, I was like, it's a little bit much. And then I uploaded them. And then over the course of maybe 6 months or a year, no, like about 8 months, right? From the beginning of January, I signed up and it took me 3 months to get approved. I missed that. There was a time, Jonah, where you would sign into your Merch by Amazon account and you'll automatically be approved.
Oh.
And I missed it by a few days.
Oh, you were that early or almost that early.
Almost. And I was like, dude, no, I should have did it. So this is a lesson learned, is like, if there's an opportunity, just try it because you never know what can happen, right?
Change might get harder and you might be right there early on the ground floor.
So from now on, I learned, right? So for example, when Amazon Ignite came out, I signed up right away. So like when there's an opportunity and it's free and it doesn't hurt to just sign up, just do it, right?
You might be there. You're missing a big opportunity if you don't.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then so basically, I got approved 3 months later, uploaded some designs, and then over a period of I think 8 months, I believe it was, I made a few sales, and I was like, by the time I logged back into my account, I didn't even pay attention to it either. I was like, whatever. I didn't know what I had in front of me. And then I uploaded a few designs, and I think it tiered me up to like 500 by the next time I logged in. So I tiered up. I think I went to 100, 500, and then I'm at 100K right now, and I'm pretty sure you are too.
At 100 right now too, yeah. So Merch by Amazon was your first print on demand. I'm guessing that you do more than one print on demand stuff now, but Merch by Amazon was your first one?
Yeah, it was the first one.
Wow.
And it was the first design that I put up was a Trump.
Really?
St. Patrick's Day shirt, I think it was.
Merch by Amazon. Even back, what was this, 2016, 2017?
Wow. I think it was something like that.
Wow. Is that
No,
why?
no. Let me put that back. I think it might have been. No, I don't know. I'm confused now. I confused myself. It wasn't that.
It was a
No, it
long
wasn't.
time ago, man. It was a long time.
No, it was when I think when Trump was like barely. No, I don't know what the heck. What the heck? Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out. No, because I did put a.
You have to look back and tell us.
No, I upload. So I always did it. So one of the first designs I uploaded was this like hustle designs and motivational design stuff like that.
Right.
But that I have to figure that out because it's there somewhere. It was like a St. Patrick's Day Trump design or something like that. But yeah, over the period of time it sold, and then I think that might have been 2018, 2019, something like that. But I uploaded one design and then it made a few sales, right? And I put the price low. Just to test it out. I want to see what happened.
Yeah.
And put the price really low.
Strategy from too. I learned that from you. Go first and get some few sales and
no. And I put it real low. And then I noticed that when I did that and I focused like on the title and the brand and then the title and the bullet points, and I was like, you know what, let me test and see what I have in front of me. And then I started making sales, and then I was like, you know what? I think this is something, because it sold the next day. I was like, you know what? Let me add a few more sales in there.
Yeah,
add a few more designs.
Your videos is that like I think a lot of the videos that you did early on, like you would test, and you say, like, okay, I tested this and this is the answer. Like you had the data to back it up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, this guy, he knows what he's talking about because he said he did it and it came out this way and it's proven. So yeah, all this. So that was awesome.
Mm-hmm. No, man. And ever since then, I just never looked back. So like I think my second month I would do like 5,000, 6,000.
Just a big jump. And that's kind of how it goes. Like I know I went like that too. I went like this a little bit and then just almost straight up. So
it might have been 4,000 and then 5,000, then 6,000. But I did it and I was like, I made a video. I have a video on it and I talk about it too. But it's all there, right? I just got to go back and watch it. I forgot my story. God.
Good story, man. Yeah. So that's the story of RJ and how he got onto print on demand. And then now, how many print on demand sites are you on?
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say a good 5 of them.
Yeah, which ones are they for those?
So Merch by Amazon, it's going to be RedBubble, KDP, Spreadshirt, and I'm trying to figure out what the other one was. I don't.
TeePublic or
TeePublic.
Yeah.
There's a few
TeePublic because they're kind of the similar.
Yeah, there's and I'm not sure. I have to think of. I think there might be one more up there, but
it's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I want to say 6. I want to say Society 6.
Okay, right? Yeah, we've heard of that.
What else is there? Dang it, I'm trying to think what else. Spreadshirt, and then also too with Spreadshirt, you can do like the US and the UK too as well.
Different market.
A Spreadshirt and RedBubble will kind of compete with each other in a way. So
really?
It's interesting. It's weird. I think
when
it's really
see one go up, the other goes up. Is that what you mean? Or
no, they're like one will make a sale, and just like, and then another one will make a sale. I was like, okay, this is weird. So I don't know. They're competing with each other for me personally.
Yeah, that's awesome. So which one out of all of those print on demand sites is your favorite and why?
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Not. Because that could change depending on how they are. Like
I love Merch by Amazon.
Okay.
It's really, and then the one that I'm leaning more towards the most and getting more excited about, like I talked about earlier with you on the phone, was Kindle Direct Publishing.
KDP.
I think it's really cool.
KDP, nice.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like when you're at the table and people ask you, so what do you do for a living? I'm just like, oh, I sell shirts online. They're like, oh, okay. Okay, I sell shitty shirts online. Sorry. And they're like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, okay, I'm a published author and I sell books. Like, what? For reals? I'm like, yeah, for reals. I'm like, God, I have to say that. Huh?
Your books are on Amazon too. You can look them up.
Yeah. No, see, but think about it that way. People give you more like, people get more excited for that than just your shirts.
Sure.
But it's weird.
You know what's really crazy is Jeff Bezos, when he started Amazon, he started selling books. That was the first thing he sold. And now we're like full circle. We're selling books on Amazon. Like that's crazy to think, right? One of us next Jeff Bezos or something. No.
Yeah. No, it's crazy that you say that though, because if you really think about it, it's really cool. Like I would never thought I would be selling books on Amazon.
Yeah.
Like, I never. Like I've flipped books, like go to like the Goodwill and flip a book, but after a while, that's like, oh, it gets a lot of work. But then when you start making
like I made this book, that's different.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's cool.
That's really neat. All right. Keeping with the questions here, what is your biggest tip for those that are starting print on demand?
Biggest tip.
Your favorite or your biggest tip for those that are just starting print on demand. Maybe they're watching this video and they're like, "Ooh, this print on demand thing sounds great." What's the one tip you tell them?
So I think in each platform there's an opportunity on there, and don't overthink it, because you can do something. Everybody can do something in their own way, right? I have a horrible shirt design that I've created myself, and the colors just don't go. Like there's nothing to it. Like I'm just like, who's buying this? Like, I'm looking on Instagram for hashtags to see who bought this shirt and how would they hashtag this shirt, because if I see someone wearing that shirt, I'm like, dude, why? So don't overthink it. Like the simple ugly sells. It seems like, and I asked myself this question yesterday when I was making some content. I was like, what's a good and what's a bad design? It's like, it's at the end of it, right? Depends, right? Because great grandma may love that ugly design and want to wear it, right?
Yeah, beauty's in the eye of the beholder is what they say. So like it may be beautiful to somebody else, so you never know. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. No, and then also too, just like with like people get intimidated by like Kindle Direct Publishing, right? Publishing a book. They think that you have to be some top like rated like person to write a novel or something, right? You have to write. You have to know how to write. You have to know how to tell a story. It's not like that. It's totally not like that, right? There's coloring books. If you're an artist, you're good at coloring books.
Do mazes. You could do logbook, right? Journals, like lots of things.
Yeah. And then just like there's a lot you can do. I think and you know, I know you, Juna, you're getting excited because it's like me too. It's just like there's so much opportunity for us out there that you can figure something out and you can do something and create something. Like especially if you create a book and someone likes it and they love it and they're purchasing it, and then it becomes a top seller on Amazon, dude. Yeah, that's how it all starts.
Yeah, it's amazing. The opportunity we have as creators online is just amazing. Like never been a time like this where you can just go online, use your creativity, you know, and make something that other people want to purchase. So it's really cool. So to follow up that question, what is in your opinion, what's the, let's see, I have this right here. What's the biggest reason someone doesn't do well on print on demand?
Oh, okay.
There you go.
So one you forgot to put the things up there.
I know. Okay. This is no,
so I think there's a I know a few people, okay? So this is one, and I think there's two. There might even be three once we get going, but it's just the artist, right? And there's some really talented, I'm pretty sure you probably know some too, but there's some really talented artists that I know that are really good. And I'm just like, dude, this is freaking top of the line work. And they're just like, yeah, I created it myself. And I was like, yes, I can see it because this is unique and different. But they have to understand like their customer, like who's going to buy this and stuff like that. Like they're creating their own customer and they think there's a customer out there that wants this piece of work, right? It can be anything, any illustration for a shirt, any illustration for any type of product, you name it. Okay. They think, and this is the thing, they think that it's going to sell, but no one wants it, right? When starting out, one of the most important things is research. They say like the research is king, right?
For
Keywords are the money makers.
Yep.
Right. And like I told you, and it's like my horrible design. I know it's horrible, but I just have good keywords. It still sells, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's one of the most important things. Like there's talented people. Like I can't draw for nothing. I can barely write my name, right? And it looks horrible. It looks like I'm in the second grade still. But the point is it's like some people are really talented and they create something that's really unique, but they're trying to force it on somebody. Like they don't want it. Yeah. But if you create something and you know there's an audience there, there's a demand there, there's a search volume, right? And you put it with good keywords and then you do your research and then you create it using those keywords, you're going to drive traffic to your product, right? Your t-shirt design, for example. And that's how you start making sales. And then the second thing I want to say is people overthink it too much, right? And you just got to get going. Like we talked about this, about the lighting in your office, right? Like as you start growing, you know yourself, like, okay, I don't like the lighting right here. Every time the sun comes down right here, it hits me in the face. Or like me personally, on my old office, I had the sun right here too, but this right here, the sun doesn't hit in here so much. But it's like you start to learn that as you start working more and start doing stuff like that.
That's a good point. I think a lot of people overthink it, that it has to be perfect and do this. And I'm not going to even start until I get all this stuff done. But, you got to go for it and learn as you go. And I really like your answer about research. Like that's spot on. Like you need to have the research before you put stuff out. A lot of people are just like, my stuff isn't selling. My stuff isn't selling. And like, you know why? You're not building for the audience. You're just putting stuff up there that you think is going to sell. Where's the data to back that up? So good point, man.
Dude, having the like the data to back it up, right?
Yeah.
That's what makes you a ton of money. And it's consistent, right? Consistency. That's very key. As you start being more consistent with everything that you're doing, and that's when you start making like serious money.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
So much good information, RJ. Thanks a lot. I know we're coming up on over 20 minutes here. I wanted to ask you the last question here of the interview. You ready for this? Where should we follow you? Do you have a Facebook group? Do you have any courses online? How can we get more RJ if we need to?
Thank you for asking that question too, by the way.
Oh, no problem.
Jonah. So I have a Facebook group. I'm pretty sure I'll give it to you. But pretty sure you'll link it somewhere, right?
Description. Yeah.
So I have my Facebook group, Merch by Amazon Masterminds. And then I have a Kindle Direct Publishing Masterminds. And then my YouTube is just RJ Martinez.
Okay.
And then any course I have, so I have a private group. It's Ready, Aim, Scale.
Okay. And what is that about?
Dude, it's a crazy it's like a mastermind group in Slack, right? And then
everything print on demand, or is it specific?
Yeah, everything print on demand. And you'd be surprised, man. There's some people in there that it's amazing because you show people them the way and you just watch them grow. And it's crazy because like I'm in there, of course, but it's just like there's like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 elite people in there that know so much already from the very beginning, from when they first learn. It's next level. And then some people are just like, with certain negativity going on in certain places, like some of the Facebook groups can be really negative sometimes. And I'm just like, dude, come on. Like, you don't have to be like that. You don't. And then some of the people in there just like, I'm glad that there's no such thing as like a negative vibe. And like, there's no negativity in here. And I was just like, because the reason being is like, if there's negativity, you're getting kicked out. That's it. There's no, we're not here to disrespect each other.
Yeah. That's smart. That's good. It's nice to surround yourself with positive people and positivity. And I think that helps everyone involved. So that's awesome, man. So you got the Facebook group, you got your YouTube, you got some courses on there. I'll put them all in the link below when you give me those. That's awesome. Thanks so much, RJ. This has been awesome. I got to take one more Drink for RJ.
By the way, I drink a soda like once a week, not every day, Jonah.
Yeah, I kind of said, "What's your favorite soda?" So, you know, his favorite drink isn't soda, but I said, "What's your favorite soda?" Because I don't know. I just asked favorite soda and asked about what your favorite chips are. Just I thought it'd be fun to like celebrate with RJ.
Yeah.
Have a chips here. Thanks, man.
No problem.
We got to party more often.
All right. All right. Cool,
All
man.
right.
Thank you for having me on.
Hey, no problem. Hey, for those of you, don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and don't forget to click that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. And of course, I'm going to add a trend credits at the end of this video too, so that'd be awesome. Thanks so much, RJ. This has been great. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Bye-bye, everyone. Yeah, no, for sure. Bye-bye, everyone. And well, I'll probably see you like in 3 more weeks on my channel.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do an interview, and I owe you an interview at least, and maybe some other things. So
okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jenna.
Thanks, RJ.
Right.
Thanks for joining me for another edition of Trend Credits. This is the trend credit for today. I'm going to make it a quick one. Without music, life would be flat. It's getting an A. Again, if you don't have Merch Informer, I have a link in my description with, I think, 20% off, as well as they're giving some Q4 deal right now too. So you get all of these things with Merch Informer, graphics, and competition checker. So you want to do this. Musical shirts are doing really well because people are getting them for Christmas presents. So if you know someone that likes music, maybe not this phrase exactly, just look up and niche down on music shirts. People love giving these for Christmas, so just do some research on that if you don't want to do this exact one. I think musical shirts will do really well for Christmas, that niche. So that is your trend credit for today. Thanks so much for staying till the end for this. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if it brought you some value. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And until next time, guys, keep creating and keep learning. Until the next one, bye.